YouTube, how are you? It's been a while. Did you miss me? So a whole lot has happened over the past couple months. I'm going to be making a video to record it that will maybe come out before this one, maybe not. But in that video, I am planning on announcing a new idea for a video series that I'm going to do. And this is going to be the first one for that series, so hooray! So I wanted to do a tribute to some of my favorite YouTubers that create some of my favorite content and try to do my own attempt at what they do on their channels. So I just got back from grocery shopping, and I'm not really much of a clearance shopper, but I do try my best to choose the best prices and brands and get good deals. And I'm kind of proud of how I just did. So let me show you. Editing Heather here. So I realized in my intro, I never actually told you which channel I was going to be inspired by this time. So one channel that I really love watching is Frugal Fit Mom. And the lady on it, her name is Christine, and she has all of these really great recipes for people who are trying to save money on their groceries, whether it's a financial need that you absolutely have to do, or if you just enjoy being frugal like I do. And she's got a lot of different videos about her grocery hauls and how she does discount shopping with her groceries. She teaches you how to create a stockpile in your kitchen. She'll do a lot of pantry tours and frozen foods, and she just kind of shows you what she does and how she saves money for her family, and also creates a lot of really great recipes and tries things out. So I enjoy her channel. I'm going to leave a link to it in the description, but if you haven't checked it out, please do so. And also, if you ever see this, Christine, hi, and thank you for your wonderful videos and all of the great ideas and goodness that you put onto the internet. We need more good people like you. Thanks. Back to the video. Okay, so I just went to the grocery store that is closest to my house, which is not the one we usually go to because it's generally the most expensive. But there were a couple things that I wanted to get that I knew I would only find there, if I could even find them. And then I perused their clearance section, and then I just got a couple other things. So one of the first things that I got out of the clearance section, not that we really need them right now, but we always like to use these little ice packs in our lunches. And these were on clearance for only 15 cents a piece. So basically free. So I just grabbed two. There were a bunch more on the rack, but I figured in case some of ours go bad or we forget to put them in the freezer, Gwen likes to chew on them and she calls them teethers. And then they end up all over our living room floor. So I figured two more in our rotation wouldn't be bad. I want to make a bunch of Italian type meals coming up. So I figured at some point I'll do a ziti or a lasagna. So I picked up some of this ricotta cheese. This is the preferred brand that I like. And the reason I got this one is because it was on clearance. I think it was 2 for $5 or 2 for $8, something like that. But it worked out to cheaper than the store brand. So I was happy to get my preferred brand. These weren't on sale, these were a splurge, but I just really enjoy these yogurt drinks, and I get the same brand of yogurts for my daughter, but I get her the little pouches with the spout instead of the drinks. This was also a splurge. I got these blueberries. I don't really know if it's a splurge. I don't know the going rate for blueberries, but this whole thing was $5, and they looked huge and fresh, and they didn't look like there were any wrinkly ones, and I knew my daughter would love them, and I would enjoy nibbling on them too, so I grabbed those. I wanted to grab some sort of garlic bread type of treat to go with our Italian foods that we're going to be making. So I grabbed these, and you just bake them in the oven real quick. I have no idea what the price was on them. I guess I'll have to double check. And then this also was more of a splurge. I don't think it was on sale at all. But my daughter, I dropped her off at daycare the other morning, and they were having French toast sticks for breakfast. And it reminded me how much I love French toast sticks for breakfast. So I got them, and I bought them, and I'll be very happy tomorrow morning. This right here is broccoli rabe, and most people probably haven't heard of it. If you've heard of it, let me know in the comments. But broccoli rabe is my favorite vegetable, and it's nearly impossible to get around here. None of the grocery stores carry it, and the one that I went to that I thought would have a chance at it was a lot of times they just don't have it in stock. I think they only ever have 1 or 2 bunches on the shelf. So I was really excited that I could find it, because even the restaurant, the local Italian restaurant that we like to go to, that they have it, and I'll order their side of broccoli rabe just to eat the whole plate. They even have trouble keeping it in stock. So I don't know why it's so hard to find around here, but it's delicious. And I'm going to skip over here because I got these tortellini. So I always like to do broccoli rabe with sausage meat, which I know we already have in the freezer. So freezer meal cooking, hooray!
So yeah, I do the broccoli rabe and some sausages, and I like saute it up in like a olive oil, garlic, parmesan type of, not really a sauce, but coating. I don't know. We'll call it a sauce, I guess. And then I put it over some tortellinis. Now, this isn't my normal brand of tortellini that I get, but these ones were on sale for, I want to say, $5 or $5.99, which was much cheaper than my normal brand. So I figured I'd try them because we like when they have multiple colors. And it was a really cheap price. So I'll cook one with this, and that'll feed our family for at least 2 meals, generally, sometimes more. And then I'll freeze this other one for a later date. I specifically went to get pie crust. This is another thing that I was looking for. So I was definitely looking for the broccoli rabe and the tortellini. And I was also going in looking for pie crust because I'm going to be making a whole bunch of apple pies tomorrow. And I normally just go store brand pie crusts because I don't taste the difference at all and it's cheaper. But the store brands were $2.79 a piece, and Pillsbury was on sale 2 for $5, which worked out to cheaper. I want to say that's what, 29 cents cheaper each, something like that. So I went with it. And Tillamook is our favorite ice cream, and we just finished our other thing of ice cream the other night. And this was also on sale. I forget the price though, but since we love it and it's generally more expensive, I picked up 2, and I wanted to try their Oregon dark cherry ice cream. And also a new flavor for us would be the monster cookie ice cream. So if you've tried either of them, let me know what you thought in the comments. And if you also love Tillamook, please give me a thumbs up. Thanks so much. So these weren't a splurge. I was kind of excited. So I found this is the exact dog food that we get from my dog, but it was on the clearance rack for, as you can see, 50% off. So I was super excited to get that. Now it says its sell by date is December, and it's currently November, so she's gonna need to eat it quick, but it's not that big of a bag, and I think we'll be okay. And also, like, if a sell-by date on a human food were for the following month, I'd still probably eat it for another month or so. So I think my dog will be fine. And then I also got her these, which were also on the clearance rack. I want to say also 50% off. Don't know how much they ended up being, but I figured my dog would enjoy some little treats. So I grabbed her those. And then these are what I was most excited to find. I wasn't looking for them specifically, but my drinks cabinet, we like to keep a lot of beverages that are grab and go in stock for lunches. And it was getting pretty bare. So while I wasn't planning on shopping for them today, I was going to have to buy them soon. And these Snapples that we really enjoy but don't buy very often because they're pretty expensive. It's a 12-pack for, I want to say, $14.99. I'm going to call it $15. But they were having buy one, get one free. So that worked out to each of the little bottles were, I think I mathed it out to about 65 to 63 cents a piece, which is ridiculously cheap. Because if I buy the exact same bottle at Wawa, because let's say we ran out of drinks, so we need to stop and get a drink for our lunch. If I buy the exact same bottle for Wawa, it's at least $2 a bottle. So 63 cents a piece. I didn't mind spending a little more when I wasn't planning on it now to buy a whole bunch and then saving myself like dollars and dollars later. So I got peach and lemon iced tea, which my husband and I both enjoy, so we can mix and match those. And then my husband really likes raspberry iced tea. I'm not a big fan of it, but I got those for him. And I also enjoy the Snapple apples from time to time, so I grabbed one of those as well. And I'll grab my receipt and go over the actual prices. But that's my haul. I'm so proud of myself, and I hope Christine is proud of me too. All right.
All right, so let's try this again, because the first time I scanned it, I started looking at the receipt and was completely not filming it. So I got Nessie's Beneful Healthy Weight dog food. The regular price is $11.59, and I got it for $5.79, which was awesome. Then all of my Snapples came out. So the Snapple Raspberry was free. The Snapple... I want to say, I don't know, the Snapple Peach Tea was $14.49, the Snapple Lemon Tea was $14.49, and the Snapple Apple Juice was also free. So that's cool right there. Next was Nessie's Puppy Treats, which I guess are regularly $10.99, and I got them for $5.49, so that's awesome. I just fed my dog for the next, like, I don't know, month or two for about $10 there, I guess closer to $11, but anyway. Next, I got my 2 pie crusts, which I needed to make pies tomorrow for $5, but it would normally be $7.78, so I saved $2.78, which is pretty cool. And then I got my yogurt for $5.79, kind of a splurge, but I really enjoy that yogurt. And then I got my ice cream, which is normally $6.99, and I got it for $4.99, so I got $2 off of each ice cream, and same thing for the other one.
Then I got my totally forgot the word. Not cottage cheese. What's that stuff called? The cheese that goes in lasagna. Whatever that is. So I got 2 of those, and it would normally be $13.98, but I got them for $8, which is, what, $6 off? That's pretty awesome. And then my French toast wasn't really on sale. It was just $3.99. Not too bad for a breakfast for at least 2 days for probably me and my daughter. So four meals for $3.99. Not too bad. Less than $1 a meal. And then, oh, those were my 2 little ice packs, which I guess are normally $3, and I got them for 15 cents a piece, or 30 cents for the 2. I'll take it. And then my breadsticks were $4.99. They weren't on sale, but those will be delicious, and they'll probably last for at least 2 meals with my family as well. Whew. And then I got I want to say that's the broccoli rabe that they really, it's funny when I was bringing it out, it called it Chinese broccoli, which I always thought broccoli rabe was Italian, but okay. But anyway, that was $1.99, I guess. And I guess that was on sale too. Who knew? And then my blueberries, oh, I guess they were on sale as well. I didn't even realize that. So I guess they're normally $7.99, and I got them for $5, which, yum. So I'm really glad I picked those up. Maybe I'll go get more. Probably not. And then, oh, the 2 packs of tortellinis that I got, which would normally be $13.98. I got them for $12, which once again, so $12 for the 2. So that's like $6 each and each one will probably make about 2 meals for my family. So, and there's 3 of us, so 6 meals altogether, 12 meals altogether. So yeah, goes into about $1 per meal, plus whatever I spent on the broccoli rabe and the additional seasoning and the meat that I already had. So altogether I spent less than $100, and I'm super proud of it. So next I figured I would just come over here and give you a little pantry tour. It's not fancy. So this is kind of like my overstock pantry, and this is where we're keeping all of our extra drinks and extra flour, a big thing of oil, things that we don't need in our regular grab every day. I've also got some, wait for it, there we go, some cereals over there that I stocked up on a while back, but we don't need them out right now. And there's all our dog foods on the bottom. And that's my free Coca-Cola that I got from Ibotta when I bought all my Thanksgiving dinner stuff, which I'll tell you about in a sec. So it's not the fanciest pantry, but it's our overflow and it works well. Okay. Over here is our fancy new pantry that we just built into our kitchen. So up top I have cereals and some kind of chips overflow. And then right now we really need to reorganize it. So maybe I'll do a reorganizing video someday. But up top I kind of just have like all of my baking stuff that I don't grab as often. Then it's like baking and breakfast type of things, which are a mess right now. But this is something else that I got on clearance that I was really proud of myself for. And I had never had steel cut oats before, and I didn't know what the difference was between them and regular oats. But I actually think I like them better. I don't know if you can see, hold on. They're just chopped differently. They're like thicker, and there's just a little bit of a crunch on them. And my daughter and I have been enjoying them. Coffee, not my favorite coffee, but the best one that I can really get near me without going to a specialty store and paying an arm and a leg. And raisins, which my daughter is gaga for at the moment. She's all obsessed with raisins. And then this is our like pasta shelf, which I just stocked up last grocery shopping trip on pasta because we were like out. And there's a whole bunch of mac and cheeses back there. And this is just like a mess right now. So this is what we really need to rearrange because all of our extra like sauces have just been kind of migrating to the shelf. And that's not really where they're supposed to live, but they don't really have a place to live yet. So we got to figure that out. I'm super proud of myself with this drawer. So this is our kind of built-in spice rack drawer, which is really nice to easy and grab to grab and see everything. And we use a lot of spices. This is our plastic bags and such. And then down here is where we keep our breads and apparently potatoes. We were all excited that we found a bagel place near us that wasn't half bad. So we have some bagels for a change. This is my drawer with all of my cans. And these are all various types of canned tomatoes, canned vegetables, some salad dressings that I don't really know why I keep buying salad dressings because I don't use them very often. Different beans for chili, lingonberries because I'm Swedish and lingonberries are the best. If you haven't tried them, they're kind of like cranberries, but they're littler and they're just a little bit less intense in flavor. They're just like a little more refreshing. And then of course cranberry sauce and a couple of soups. And then down here is our snack drawer, which I'm so excited because I always wanted a snack drawer because when I was younger and I would babysit, people would be like, here's our snack drawer, go to town. And it was so much fun. And we never had one in my house. So we've got like random granola bars back here. This also needs to be reorganized a lot. These are random granola bars as well, but they look like fruit snacks because they're with the fruit snacks. I wonder if my husband did that on purpose. We've got way too much hot chocolate. We've got some like graham crackers, a whole bunch of animal crackers right now. Got some Ritz to go with soups. I just got a bunch of these. They were, I think, an Ibotta coupon, and they're pretty good. They're kind of like Rice Krispie treats, which I didn't really realize when I was buying them. I thought they were going to be more along the lines of granola bar, but hey, I like Rice Krispie treats, but they're not as sweet. Some chocolate puddings. Go-to goldfish, which we haven't bought in forever because my in-laws gave us 1,000,000 pounds of it. Once again, some little raisins for Gwenny, and some random cookies that have been here forever because we like to eat like 2 out of them and then never finish them. This is our new island from my in-laws, which I think we're going to paint at some point to match the other kitchen cabinets. But either way, we're just loving having it here right now. They just moved, so yeah. And then here's my very messy but well-stocked at the moment refrigerator that I just put everything in. So yeah, there's my cheeses. We've got a bunch of leftovers. Drink shelf. We went out to dinner last night because we were going to make spaghetti and meatballs and realized the only sauce we had was frozen and it wouldn't defrost in time. We couldn't think of anything else to do. So we went out and it was great. And Gwen ordered mac and cheese and we have basically all of it left. So plenty more meals. There's my pie crusts. Gwenny and I are going to do some baking, I think either today or tomorrow or maybe over the weekend. There's Gwenny's yogurts and my new yogurts. Here is our pantry drawer. And that's like our meats and cheeses, which we always keep a bunch of cheese in stock. These are all of our like random sauces that we don't use 90% of. And of course, coffee creamer and orange juice. But then over here is the part that I think Christine will be proud of me again. Oh, that was baby Gwenny. Hi, baby Gwenny. So maybe not the organization wise. The organization is really bad right now. But I just threw in my tortellinis. But you can see right here and down here. So I got my free turkey. That wasn't quite free because it was bigger than the weight allotment, but I think it was like a $7 turkey. And I cooked it and I made it for my family and we ate it like fresh for 2 days. And then my husband and I like peeled all of the turkey off the carcass and I froze it. So I froze 4 separate like single pound bags of turkey meat. And then I used the carcass. Well, I was going to use the carcass, but my pot wasn't big enough. We really want to get, what's it called? Like a stock pot or like a really big pot so that way we can boil things in it. But I made turkey broth for my first time and I got 4 jars worth of it. I just used the bones from like the legs and the wings because that's all that I could fit in there. But yeah, so we're gonna make a whole bunch of soup this winter. That's our frozen homemade tomato sauce from our garden. Those are some muffins that I baked a while ago and we ate about half of them fresh and I froze the other half. We've got other various frozen like veggies from our garden. And the other night I used one of my bags of, I don't know if you can see it, right there. I used one of my bags of turkey and I made chicken pot pie, but then I realized I made too much filling. So I froze half of the filling so I can make another chicken pot pie. And we've just been doing a good job like stocking up on meats and stuff lately because they tend to be expensive. So we've just been trying to like get a little bit more every time we shop, like Christine says to do. And our freezer's total mess, but really well stocked, and I'm really excited about that. Okay, hi Gwenny. All right, and that's about it. FabFitFun shopping wise with my grocery stock up / showing you my kitchen. So I hope you enjoyed that. But while I was shopping, I actually went out and I went to 2 stores and I got a couple other things. So while I'm in brag mode of what I bought, here are my other things that I bought that are not grocery related. Okay, so today I also went to Michael's to pick up some things for Christmas gift type of stuff. It's about to be Thanksgiving, but my sister just moved to London this year, about a month ago, and my mom is going to go be visiting her for Christmas, so we're kind of doing and my sister just flew out back home for Thanksgiving to spend Thanksgiving with us, so we're kind of going to do our Christmas with my family on Thanksgiving, so I figured I'd start kind of getting ready for that. And I guess it's Black Friday at the end of this week anyway, so I guess most people start shopping, but it seems early for me because I don't plan that well. So first off, I wanted to get some picture frames for my daughter's artwork because she painted a couple pictures for my mother and my sister, so I got some frames to put her artwork in so that we can do a gift. Gwenny has been exploring circles, so you can see all the circles that she's been trying to paint in her artwork. She's 2, and this is the first time she's like really, like she's recognized shapes for a while, but she hasn't been able to create anything, so she's learning to do circles and all on her own. I didn't prompt her, and so I'm really proud of that. So we're gonna frame her portraits and give them to her family members as gifts, and I think they'll love it. And then I also got, this is kind of a 2-in-1 great gifts from my daughter. to my family, and they're just flat. Yeah, so these were each $1.99, but I think there was a percentage off. We'll check the receipt. But Gwen loves to paint, so I'm going to let her hand paint all of the Christmas ornaments, and then we'll pick which one goes to which family member. And those will all be little gifts from Gwen to her family, which I'm sure she will love to bring. This was on like super clearance. I guess it's upside down, but it's just like Halloween bulletin board decoration type of stuff. And I'm hoping to move into an elementary classroom next year. So I figured I would pick that up because I got it on sale now and hang on to it. And even if I don't move to an elementary classroom, I'm sure I can make a Halloween display in my middle school classroom. But that's what I was thinking with that. It was super clearance, so I figured why not. These are a whole bunch of just like little foam stickers that, once again, they were on clearance because they are, I guess, Dia de los Muertes themed, but my daughter won't know the difference, and so, but that's why they were on sale, because it's kind of, that holiday has passed, but they just are like pretty moths and butterflies, and I think flowers and such in there too. So they would be perfect for her to enjoy and do stickers with for really cheap, since they were marked down. I actually got these from my kids, so I'm a tech ed class, and I just figured it would be nice to take a day right before the holidays, whichever kids I happen to have in class at the time, and they could each make a little ornament as a holiday gift for a family member or for themselves or a friend. So a 50 pack should be enough for at least one grade of my students. Probably not both grades, but we'll kind of see. I just thought it would be a nice thing for them to do, and depending on whose curriculum it will fit in with, I'm not really sure. This one I picked up as a gift. It was just in the clearance section. It was 75 cents for the coloring book. And Gwen's not a huge Trolls fan, but our good friend's daughter really is. So I thought it'd just be a cute little thing to throw into a bag for her, for like no expense for me. And I know she loves to color too, so she'll enjoy it. And she loves Trolls. So, and then this is something I picked up for me. It was a little bit of a splurge, because I don't really need a whole full new planner. I'm really invested in my current Happy Planner. But the store did not have any refill packs. They only had the full-blown planners and a couple of sticker packs. So, and I really needed the refill pages, and I needed them ASAP, and I knew I wasn't going to go to another store. So, and this was marked down pretty well, so I bought the whole thing because an extra set of rings isn't a bad thing, and I'll just take the ones out that I need coming up, and then maybe I'll switch to this for the new year. We'll see. But yeah, so at Michael's, everything I think I got was on sale. My puppy's being annoying in the background, so sorry for the noise. But so yeah, the Happy Planner was originally $32.99. I was kind of hoping it was one of the cheaper ones, but I knew it wouldn't end up being it. But I got it on sale. I don't know whether it was 40% off or 50% off, something like that, but I got it for $16.82 it looks like. So that was still a really good price. So that looks like it's 50% off. I got the pack of wood ornaments for my kids, and that was normally $9.99, but it was on sale, so I got it for $5.09 for them, so that's an easy pick. All of the other wood ornaments that I got for my daughter, they are normally $1.99, and I got them for $1.01, except for apparently one of them, which is weird. Oh, 202, because that says it too. Two of them must have been the same, so they must have rung up together, so that's fine. The foam stickers were normally $4.99. I got them for $1.50. The bulletin board decorations were normally $4.99. I got them for $1.50. And the picture frames I got for $5.99 each. And yeah, that came out to $17.97 for all three of them. So apparently I saved $36 and I spent $52. And it's all like definite things that we're going to be using. Some of them mostly gifts. So I would say this, and the picture frames qualify as a gift. That's for my classroom. This is also for my classroom. Gifts to my students for them to pass on. This will just bring Gwen from joy. Maybe I'll throw it in her Christmas stocking, so maybe that'll count as a gift too. And this is just a gift for myself, but also something that I've been needing. So, yay! All right, and then last up, I went to Marshall's and I picked up a couple things. So I got myself 3 sweaters, which I always kind of feel guilty buying myself clothes because I'm like, I don't really need clothes and I have plenty of clothes to wear and I always have too much laundry to do. But I really don't like most of my clothes at this point. They're all pretty well worn because I wear them all the time because I don't replace them. And a lot of them were gifts to begin with, so they're not always my style. But one thing that I struggle with is in the winter is I'm always cold and my classroom is freezing. My old classroom didn't used to be freezing, but this one is. So every morning I just don't want to get out of bed. I don't want to get dressed. I have nothing to wear. I'm going to be cold all day. So I invested in 3 new sweaters for myself. So I got this one. I thought it was a really pretty color and it's so soft. And textures are a really big deal for me. I don't know if it's just because I'm like ADHD or what, but I don't know. Does it look good with my skin tone? Maybe. But yeah, so it just has to feel really nice. So these just felt so soft and nice and they weren't too expensive. So I kind of splurged. I bought myself some sweaters. So I got this one for, like I said, $19.99. And then, wait for it, I got this super soft, like luxurious feeling one. It's very thick and warm. It's gonna be perfect. And it's got a little bit of a high neck, but I'm not like a super high neck because I'm not a fan of those. This one was $16.99 and oh, I'm loving it. And then this last one is a very similar texture to the first, and I just loved the color. The only one kind of problem for it, in terms of me buying new clothes for work, is that it says weekend. But I recently did also splurge on myself and bought some really cute socks that had books going up the side that say booked all weekend, which is my ideal way to spend a weekend, and it was the same color palette. So this would match my socks, which is kind of silly, but I love it. So I can wear it on the weekends, or, you know, it'll be a good conversation starter if I do wear it to school, because I mean, probably will. And when people be like, why do you have a sweater on that says weekend? And I'd be like, because everybody loves the weekend, and therefore everybody loves me. Maybe would that work? But yeah, this one was also $19.99. It's just so soft. And, you know, it probably wouldn't kill me to look decent on the weekends instead of, you know, like what I normally wear. And then the last little thing that I picked up is just for my puppy for her Christmas present. It was $5.99 and it's 2 little gingerbread toys that I thought were cute. And they will bring my puppy joy. So that's it. That's my whole shopping expense. So there I spent $62, mostly a splurge on myself, but kind of a splurge, kind of something I need. I don't know. How do you group clothes? Do you consider them splurging when you buy yourself new clothes, or do you consider them a necessity? I kind of never know what to do. But so for my whole day worth of shopping, I spent $62.96 at Marshall's. I spent $97.98 at the grocery store, and I spent $52.74 at Michael's. Mostly gifts / foods that we needed / clothes that I needed, but kind of just wanted. And yeah, so I don't know, is that just a little bit over $100 maybe? Let's see, 52 plus 62, or I'm sorry, just a little over $200. So that's like 114 plus 97. So that's like 211, I think. I think that's still pretty good, right?
So thanks so much for shopping with me and seeing my unplanned pantry / freezer / refrigerator tour that maybe some point I'll do a clean out and you guys can help me with that. And I hope if Christine ever sees this, then you get to be proud of my awesome clearance-ish shopping. And I just hope that you know that I really love your channel and enjoy your content. So please keep it up because you bring joy to my life. So thank you, and thank you guys for watching my channel and dealing with me rambling on about the random things that I buy. Okay, bye!